Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to the annual Turnover of Command ceremony held at the Classroom 2 at the Department of Military Science and Tactics, live streamed through Facebook and the official YouTube channel of the UP Diliman Reserve Officers Training Corps. In a few moments, we shall begin our program. Please turn off your mobile phones or set them in silent mode. And for those who are witnessing this event online, please stay tuned. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to the annual Turnover of Command ceremony held at the Classroom 2 at the Department of Military Science and Tactics, live streamed through Facebook and the official YouTube channel of the UP Diliman Reserve Officers Training Corps. In a few moments, we shall begin our program. Please turn off your mobile phones or set them in silent mode. And for those who are witnessing this event online, please stay tuned. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor and speaker has joined us via video teleconference. Together with us in the ceremony is the Commandant and Department Head of the UP Diliman Reserve Officers Training Corps Unit, Colonel Arvin R. Lagamon, Infantry Masters in National Security Administration, Philippine Army. Joining us in this event is the Group Commander of the NCRRCDG, Colonel Jose Artianco, Infantry General Staff Corps Philippine Army, the 1302nd Community Defense Center Director, Colonel Reynaldo R. Malapad, Cavalry General Staff Corps Philippine Army, the incoming Commandant and Department Head, Colonel Jaime R. Datuin, Infantry General Staff Corps Philippine Army, Cadet Colonel Joseph Carlo A. Giao, First Class, Outgoing Corps Commander of the UP Corps of Cadets, and Cadet Captain John Timothy G. Call, Second Class, Incoming Corps Commander of the UP Corps of Cadets.
As we begin the ceremony, please remain standing for the Philippine National Anthem.
Pusulong! Kot! Kulay! Po! Tunghol! Kulay!
Kayang magiliw, telas ng sigatanan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Upang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong bangaw, ay ginatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na naghihindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di maghihindig. Luman ang araw ng walhaging pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya ng pagkay mga aking, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Baba! Kulay!
Please remain standing for the invocation by the course sponsor, Ms. Julinard Marie T. Deloso.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this blessed opportunity to all be gathered here virtually and be witnesses to this turnover of command ceremony for our cadet officers. May this event serve as both a mountain accomplished and a stepping stone for future leaders, as our cadet officers will share their knowledge and skills with tomorrow's new members of the UP ROTC through your strength, love, and inspiration. We ask for your guidance that all of our thoughts and actions.
Thank you. You may now be seated. For the opening remarks, let us welcome the Commandant and Department Head of the UP Diliman ROTC, Colonel Arvin R. Lagamon, Infantry, Masters in National Security Administration, Philippine Army.
To our guest of honor and speaker, who is joining us via BTC and who I will be introducing later, and to the commander of the NCR-RCDG, Colonel Chanco, sir, to the 1302nd CDC Director, Colonel Malapad, and of course, we also have with us here the incoming Commandant of the UP Diliman ROTC, Colonel Jaime Datuin. Thank you very much for coming. and to the incoming, outgoing Corps commanders, and to everyone watching live stream, a pleasant morning to all of us, and I wish all of you and your families are in good health. Today is a very historic moment because for almost 100 years, the University of the Philippines Reserve Officer Training Corps has held the turnover of command from the outgoing Corps Commander to the new head of the Corps of Cadets. This is a time-honored tradition, but today, however, this will be the first time that we are holding this ceremony online. So this is very historic also. And this only shows that we at the UP ROTC are always up to the challenge. During this difficult time, we need to change and adapt so that we can adjust to the situation at hand. Our society must endure the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, and this is the time to remain steadfast in fulfilling our duties, carrying out our responsibilities in our respective institutions, as well as to our families. Today's event is a testimony to how the UP Corps of Cadets upholds its commitment to the ROTC program. With their dedication in serving the organization, delivering without fail, and continuing to carry on the tradition of setting up high training standards even under these very challenging and extraordinary times. If there is one thing that perseveres against the challenges brought about by COVID-19 or any other condition, it is the UP ROTC, and this is because of its deep-rooted commitment to service and country. Again, I welcome you all to this momentous occasion, and I wish everyone a pleasant day.
Thank you, Colonel Lagamon, sir.
As we now proceed, the outgoing Corps Commander, Cadet Colonel Joseph Carlo A. Giao, First Class, will be presented with an award for his exceptional leadership during the Corps Year 2019-2020. The award is a Leadership Medal. We would like to request Cadet Colonel Giao to stand and step forward, as the order of the awards will be read by the Training Assistant of the Department of Military Science and Tactics, Second Lieutenant Elmer John O. Anichete, Medical Administrative Corps Reserve.
Department of Military Science and Tactics, University of the Philippines, Diliman, Quezon City. Per General Orders Number 4, dated 22 July 2020. Pursuant to the provisions of Paragraph 42, Subparagraph A 1 to 7, Armed Forces of the Philippines Regulations G310-021, General Headquarters, dated 27 August 1985. The following award is hereby announced effective this date. For his exemplary leadership as the Corps Commander and for excellently performing tasks beyond his assigned duty during the Corps Year 2019-2020, the Leadership Medal is hereby awarded to Cadet Colonel Joseph Carlo A. Giao, First Class. By order of Colonel Lagamon, Genesis R. Gabrido, Major, Military Intelligence, Philippine Army, Assistant Commandant. Official, signed, Attorney John S. Baronia, Administrative Officer 4.
Our Commandant and Department Head is requested to present the award to the outgoing Corps Commander. Please stand as we witness the presentation of awards. Congratulations to the awardee. A big hand of applause to Cadet Colonel Joseph Carlo A. Giao, First Class. You may now be seated.
We shall now move on with the turnover ceremony. The relief and designation orders will be read by the training assistant of the Department of Military Science and Tactics.
Department of Military Science and Tactics, University of the Philippines, Diliman, Quezon City. Per General Orders Number 2, dated 02 July 2020. Section 1, Relief. Cadet Colonel Joseph Carlo A. Giao, First Class, is relieved as Corps Commander, University of the Philippines, Diliman Reserve Officers Training Corps Unit, effective this date. Section 2, Designation. Cadet Captain John Timothy G. Co, Second Class, is designated as the Acting Corps Commander, University of the Philippines, Diliman Reserve Officers Training Corps Unit, effective this date. By order of Colonel Lagamon. Genesis R. Gabrido, Major, Military Intelligence, Philippine Army, Assistant Commandant. Official, signed, Attorney John S. Baronia, Administrative Officer 4.
The outgoing Corps Commander of the UP Corps of Cadets, Cadet Colonel Joseph Carlo A. Giao, First Class, will now give his remarks before his relinquishment of command.
To all of us gathered here, and those of you that are with us today, good morning. Today, we witness one of the benchmark events of the Corps. Responsibility is passed on to one Corps Commander to the next, ushering in new leadership that makes it its mandate to push the Corps into greater heights. As one who was once on the receiving end of such a tall order, I can say with confidence that it is no straightforward task. Drawing the Diliman sword makes it all the more apparent how heavy and unique a responsibility the Corps Commander must shoulder. To be responsible for your subordinates and their actions, to inspire order and certainty with your decisions, and more. It is the heaviest of burdens, but also the best of opportunities. You will be faced with your limits and be forced to break through them. You will learn from your men and draw strength from them as you remain the pillar that continues to move them forward. To my classmates, our time here in the Corps officially comes to a close. Although cut short, let us hope that the things we may have accomplished be exceeded by those that will take over from here and support them as much as we can. To the incoming cadet officers, do not be afraid of change. Others may see these times and be held back. I say move forward and lead the charge. Let all that you've learned be of use to you as you break conventions and establish even higher standards. No matter the obstacles faced by the Corps, let your passion for service stay the same. To the new Corps Commander, you know full well how sheathing the sword is more difficult than drawing it. Let this be a reminder to you to follow through with your vision. Remember that to drive home your objectives falls on excellent subordinates, and that indeed, by your own words, to look after their welfare is to train them to the best of their ability. Never settle for less. Persevere until you are satisfied. And when you are finished, may you leave the Corps better than when you found it. Good morning.
We shall witness the handover of the command symbol. Being handed over is the Diliman sword, a symbol of responsibility that goes with command and authority. The handover of the command symbol represents the dynamism of the UP Corps of Cadets.
Ho! Di! An! Joseph! Carlo! Yao! Sibiliu! Aking tungkulin! Ito! Ating! Tete! Presidad! Pilipinas! Diliman! Ho! Kaya ng dugo! Pawis! Ba! Pagbalan! Ito! Yan mga kapatid ng Diyos!
O! Si! Hagat! Yan! Timothy! Gaspar! Ko! Matanggap! Uli! Dugo! Ating! Kadete! Presidad ng Pilipinas! Diliman! O! Ang mag-alay! Ko! Awis! At luha! Upang gampanan ang uling ito! Yan! Gawa ko ng Diyos!
Responsibilities of the outgoing Corps Commander are passed on to the successor with the same standard of excellence and accepts the responsibility of stewardship of the Corps the outgoing Corps Commander will leave behind. Thank you very much and congratulations to both the immediate past and new Corps Commander.
The new Corps Commander of the UP Corps of Cadets, Cadet Captain John Timothy G. Ko, 2nd Class, will now deliver his remarks.
To our guest of honor and speaker, to the National Capital Region Regional Community Defense Group Commander, Colonel Chanco, sir, to the 1302nd CDC Director, Colonel Malapad, sir, to our Commandant, Colonel Lagaman, sir, to the incoming Commandant of UP ROTC, Colonel Datuin, sir, to our families, friends, cadets, and everyone who is watching this live program, good morning. Aut inveniam viam aut faciam is Latin for I shall either find a way or make one. Cadet officers are trained to plan, prepare, and act accordingly in every situation. I will never forget my upperclassmen citing Murphy's Law every now and then. What could go wrong will go wrong. And so, as cadet officers, we must not let obstacles stop us from doing our work for the university and the country. Today, we face something all of us are not prepared for. The effects brought by the COVID-19 pandemic has brought upon a new normal that we must accept and adapt to. What was deemed impossible is now a reality. For the first time in 108 years, UP ROTC will conduct its training online. This self-paced type of training will be conducted fully remote. Through our learning management system, learn.uprotc.org, we will pioneer the standards of ROTC training in the Philippines, delivered through this innovative system. To the incoming cadets of core year 2020-2021, we commend you for choosing this path. We have a lot in store for you, and we hope that this course will be memorable and fulfilling moments of your college life. Rest assured that we will guide you throughout the entire training process. All you need to do is give your best and have fun. I will take this time to extend my gratitude to all those who have helped us starting this journey. To the UP Vanguard Incorporated, sirs, we thank you for the support you have given to the cadet officers in our fulfillment of these endeavors while ensuring our safety and welfare throughout the process. To the department training staff, through the guidance of our Commandant, Colonel Lagaman, sir, thank you for the supervision and guidance you have extended in our pursuit of delivering quality training to our cadets despite these extraordinary times. To our new Commandant, Colonel Jaime Ardatuin, sir, thank you for giving us your full support. Finally, I would like to thank and commend the cadet officers of the UP Corps of Cadets who have volunteered and stayed with me throughout this entire process of preparing for this semester. This would not be possible without the undying commitment and determination of each of these people. It did not stop us in 1912 when UP ROTC was in its beginnings, even if the training equipment was minimal to none. Now on its 109th year, the Corps will remain true to its commitment to train citizen soldiers for the country and continuously uphold our shibboleths of duty well performed, honor untarnished, and country above self. Thank you all and good morning.
Thank you to the new Corps Commander of the UP Corps of Cadets, Sir. The guest of honor and speaker will now be introduced by the Commandant, Colonel Lagaman, Sir.
Good morning, everyone. Our guest of honor and speaker started his career in the military service upon his graduation from the Officer Preparatory Course on 30 October 1987. Before our guest of honor and speaker's entry into the OPC, he took up Bachelor of Science in Applied Mathematics at the University of the Philippines, Los Baños in Laguna for 4 years. He obtained his master's degree in Business Administration at the Ateneo de Manila University Grad School of Business in 1999. He is also a graduate of the Scout Ranger course at the Scout Rangers Training Center on 20 February 1989, the Military Intelligence Officers course, the Infantry Officer Basic course, and the Infantry Officer Advanced course, and the Command and General Staff course. in June 2003, all with flying colors. Our guest of honor and speaker was given his first field assignment as the platoon leader of 62nd IB in 1987, after which he was handpicked as one of the platoon leaders of Alpha Company, 3rd Scout Ranger Battalion, 1st Scout Ranger Regiment, one of the fightingest units of the Army, where he saw action in various parts of the country. He was assigned at the Intelligence Service Group, where he established himself as a top caliber intelligence officer. To gain more experience, he was assigned with the Department of National Defense and at the same time the security officer of the then Secretary Orlando S. Mercado in 1998. After his assignment with the Department of National Defense, he reported back to the Intelligence Service Group and served as the Chief Doctrine and Research Branch of the Tactical Intelligence School, a very prestigious position reserved only for the brightest minds of the intelligence community. After taking up his Command and General Staff course in 2003, he was assigned to the Presidential Security Group and was designated as the Assistant Chief of Staff for Intelligence, G2. After his assignment with the PSG, he was designated as the Commanding Officer of the 76th Infantry Battalion in 2005, where he led a successful campaign against the communist terrorists in his area of responsibility. In 2011, he was designated as the Group Commander of the 1st Army Training Group, and after his stint as the Group Commander of the 1st Army Training Group, he was designated as the Commandant of the Officers Candidate School, Training and Doctrines Command, Philippine Army, a school responsible for producing the best officers of the Army. In 2014, he was designated as the Chief of Staff of the 5th Infantry Division, Philippine Army. In 2015, he served as the Deputy Brigade Commander of the 202nd Brigade, Infantry Brigade, 2nd Infantry Division, Philippine Army, and at the same time, the Deputy of Joint Task Group, Calaba. After his assignment with the 202nd Infantry Brigade, he was designated as Commander of the Joint Task Group, Finisher Warrior, under the Southern Luzon Command. On 01 August 2017, he was designated as Brigade Commander of the 902nd Fight and Serve Infantry Brigade of the 9th Infantry Division. Before his assignment to the Army Reserve Command, he served as the Assistant Division Commander of the 9th Infantry Spear Division based in Camp Elias Angeles, San Jose, Pili, Camarines Sur. Our guest of honor and speaker is a recipient of various civilian and military awards, medals, and commendations, such as the Chief of Staff Award, Bronze Cross Medal, Distinguished Service Star, Long Service Medals, Military Civic Action Medals, Military Merit Medals, Military Commendation Medals, Campaign Medals and Ribbons, Kawad sa Kaunlaran, and Sagisag ng Kawal. In addition, he also received various letters of commendation, certificate of appreciation, and other commendations from civilian sector. Our guest of honor and speaker is married to Madam Maria Vivian Karen Pura Bundok. They are blessed with one daughter, Adina Faye Bundok, and two sons, namely Piel Axel Bundok and Piel Nathan Bundok. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular honor and privilege to present to you our guest of honor and speaker for today, a respected Army General who has proven himself in the fields of combat, Intelligence, CMO, Training, and Research. He is a proud member of the UP Vanguard Class of 1985, the 21st Commander of the Army Reserve Command, Major General Pierre John L. Bondoc, Philippine Army.
Am I coming in loud and clear? Anyway, i-focus ko na dun sa, sa audience. Attendance. And of course, I'd also like to greet the incoming Commandant of the UP Diliman ROTC, Colonel Jimmy Datuin, I think, the better version of your former commandant. Malalaman kaya natin ngayon kung sino yung better version ng Datuin. Good morning sa'yo, Jimmy. Of course, I'd like to embark on the new normal, as we embark on a new way of teaching ROTC. The significance of this change of command, of course, is also a very cherished tradition in the armed forces of the Philippines, especially in the Philippine Army. For us as the regular force, we always look forward to the change of command ceremony. Sabi nga nila, a good commander, sabi sa term niya, might mean ilang taon o isang taon, but for a bad commander, napakatagal na yun, ng isang taon. And of course, the change of command ceremonies always brings back or brings in to the organization new perspectives and new ideas of going about their missions and the tasks given given their units. And this is the significance of this change of command ceremony. It is also a very good signal to infuse new problem-solving techniques. Mind you, the task that's given to you as a unit, as individuals, are problems that need to solve. And as new commanders, it is expected that you will bring into light new ways of approaching the problems that will challenge your unit, that will challenge your organization, new solutions, new approaches, and that is precisely what is the emphasis of the pandemic that we have now. We must be creative, we must learn new ways, we need to adapt and survive in this new normal. In the Army, we call this Army problem solving, and I hope that you're given an insight, a view of how Army commanders solve problems in the field. As I have always emphasized when I teach leadership and I teach in military forces, the condition of the UP contract is cannot be overemphasized. And this is actually the envy of a lot of other institutions. The way we have the leadership training here in the UP system through the Corps of Cadets of the University of the Philippines. So I hope that you are under the map, Cadet Major Hall, and of course, Cadet Colonel Joseph Gao. I hope that you will cherish those things that you have learned, especially in leading the UP Corps of Cadets. For this morning, when you invited me to be your guest of honor speaker during this turnover ceremony, and also I like to appreciate that some of our brothers and brothers are also listening in. I would like to take this opportunity to maybe announce some new initiatives that we have here at the Army Reserve Command. And by the way, may I remind you that as graduates of ROTC, even more brothers that are listening in, you are our reservists. So I hope one of these days we can help you to volunteer and of course make use of what you learned during the 4 days. Now, speaking of new initiatives, as a footnote, I was with the Commanding General of the Philippine Army, the new Commanding General of the Philippine Army, Lieutenant General yesterday in his office, and I was briefing him since he assumed the command of the Army last August 4. I was briefing him on our reserve force development, and gladly and interestingly, the Commanding General has a lot of emphasis on developing our reserve forces. And mind you, you're part of that, so I hope that we will appreciate it. Of course, this is done now that we have a pandemic, so we really have to be creative here. On our part here in Ashton, the National Command as March, we conducted study groups on how we could improve the instruction of ROTC during this pandemic and beyond. And of course, we know that this will not last, and we want to put in place a system that will really improve the conduct of the reserve officer training course, in spite of the fact that we still need a law to train for or to bring back mandatory no? We just want to, as part of our study, and according to our study, we find the advanced ROTC cadets who have finished their advanced ROTC to be marginalized now, insofar as giving a chance for them to join the army is concerned. So we are now looking into it, and in collaboration with the chairman, the chairman Prospero Popoy Rivera, who is also a grant, by the way. We are now looking into how we can improve the instruction of basic ROTC and of course also the advanced ROTC. But we are now studying or now in talks and studying the creation of or associate degree for national security and these studies. I'm not the actual title of the course or the degree is escaping right now, but people credit or it will be given credit to those who will undergo the task force in application. Hopefully, this is the recommendation of Chairman Rivera. Hopefully, we can study this and give it some actions in the future. And all of these efforts, of course, contribute to what we call here in RSO now as the revival of the direct commission program. We are also revising the program of instruction of the probationary officer training course, which pick up the advanced course, by the way, so that we can earn a regular commission. Let me emphasize that, a regular commission in Army, not a reserve commission. Although you can have the option to not pursue a regular commission, stay with the reserve, but as we see it, as we move forward, we want all the officers serving with the regular force to be regular officers and not reserve officers or trusted. So this is very inspiring, and this is very mind you, these are all the things that we want to infuse as we define the new normal, not only in ROTC, but also in how we administer our regular forces. Ito ngayon po, and also as emphasized by the Commanding General yesterday, sa coupling, the reserve force is supposed to be part of the total force. And meaning that what we do in reserve force development here in ASO should be relevant. Especially now that, of course, narinig niyo ang ating President, ang ating Commander-in-Chief, mentioning always the reserve force in being a relevant force in this fight against COVID-19, and in the other, anti-terrorism effort of government. So we would like to do just that. We want to be relevant and alongside this, we are also pushing for the restructuring of our reserve units, our reserve units, our standby reserve units, and so far, the headquarters staff of the Philippine Army this quarter. So those are the new initiatives that we have. And so, as I've heard from the new corps commander now, that this will be a challenge, this will be historic, this will be this will be a breakthrough. And we hope that the new program of instruction, and by the way, to give you an idea of the new program of instruction, yung ating mga subjects that we traditionally teach, we are broken down to smaller tracks so that hindi masyadong wasteful sa oras instruction and hindi masyadong magkakaroon ng information overload yung ating magiging mga estudyante. And because of the IAT guidelines on face-to-face interaction, we are also being, we will be very creative on how we deliver the lectures and how we evaluate students on the performance. We are doing this collaboration with CHEF and the other NSD people. So, yun po yung mga initiatives natin. And again, thank you very much for inviting me in closing. And thank you very much for inviting me as a guest of honor speaker. It brings back a lot of memories. I've also gone through that kind of ritual. Although some Spanish na lang. But of course, in Filipino Spanish, we also have a very proud tradition with that. In the of command ceremonies. And of course, it's a unique system. It's nice to be back. It's nice to be of service to you in this capacity as a guest order speaker. And in closing, I'd like to make a shout out to our branch in the Diliman Incorporated. Let us celebrate the 98th UPBI homecoming and convention this coming evening through VTC. I'm sure it will be a blast. I'm sure it will be, sabi nga ni Congrats, nag-comment kayo sa Bible, napakaganda, exciting ito. And of course, that is in light of keeping the traditions, our traditions alive, our very good traditions alive, and renewing our commitment to the conduct of the ROTC program as the backbone of our defenses as part of the total force, the armed forces Philippines. So again, to the recently relieved corps commander, congratulations to you. To the new corps commander, good luck, and we hope that we can work with you in the near future. We look forward to your new ideas. We look forward to your enthusiasm. And in spite of this pandemic, of the restrictions, the limitations that we have, I'm sure you will solve the problem. So to our, of course, the leadership of the NCR-CDG, it's the defense centers under the NCR-CDG, and the commandant, the new commandant, Colonel Tuin, of course, Colonel Nagamot, who's also the commander of the CMO regiment of the Philippine Army. I wish you well, and sa inyo lahat, magandang umaga, and stay safe, and let's move forward. Let's go Army, and mabuhay ang Army, mabuhay ang ROTC, mabuhay ang UP ROTC unit, mabuhay ang UP Vanguard Incorporated, mabuhay ang University of the Philippines, mabuhay ang Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, Major General Bodok, our guest of honor and speaker, for your message, sir.
May we request Cadet Colonel Joseph Carlo A. Giao, First Class, to move forward for the presentation and giving of the token of appreciation.
of 2020 to the guest of honor and speaker. This wine symbolizes the lifelong bonds carefully cultivated and shared by the outgoing class and everyone inside the Corps as they find ways to inspire more people to lead in these trying times and continue to hold fast the shibboleths of duty well performed, honor untarnished, and country above self. Sir, may I request the group commander to receive the token in behalf of the guest of honor?
May we invite everyone to stand as we sing Hail the Corps and the UP naming Mahal.
Hail the Corps, our alma mater, to us thee ever dear. May we keep thine honor bright through the long years, day and night. May your memories be our guide. Fill us up with joy and pride. May our hearts beat firm and true, loyal sons ever to you. May our hearts beat firm and true, loyal sons ever to you.
That concludes the turnover ceremony. From all of us in the UP Diliman Reserve Officers Training Corps Unit, thank you to everyone who witnessed this momentous ceremony online. We would like to wish everyone a safe and good morning.
Basa Masin! Push on UP and go on to win. Push on UP and fight. Great works and deeds keep you in the lead. Push on to victory with all your might. Loyal and true, we're always with you. Push when the game goes on. From east to west, we know you're the best. Push on to victory. Ra, 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 rise, rise. UP will always stand by you. Go on, UP. We will ever cheer and cheer for you to win, win. UP, our hearts will ever yearn for the maroon and green banner waving high up for you. Varsity, varsity, keep them high and low. Varsity, varsity, always on the go. UP-ra, 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 boom! Push on UP and go on to win. Push on UP and fight. Great works and deeds keep you in the lead. Push on to victory with all your might. Loyal and true, we're always with you. Push when the game